the whole world is telling you you ain't shit.
Yeah.
As a so-called black man and as a man in general, you ain't shit. When you come to this knowledge, you realize that, listen, man, you're the apple of the Most High's eye. The Most High loves you more than anything else in this world. The Most High has made you to suffer more than any man on planet Earth. Why? Because you're his son. Lord most need to understand certain things. What did we do? We sinned against him. Yeah, what did we do? Give me Hebrews, man. Give me so the Lord will chastise you. If the Lord don't chastise you, you're a boss. Give me that. Right? Just bear with me. This is you look at Deuteronomy 8 verse 5. Thou shalt also consider in thine heart. You have to consider this. That as a man chasteneth his son, so the Lord Yahweh thy God chasteneth thee. Therefore thou shalt keep the commandments of Yahweh thy God to walk in his ways and to fear him. To chastise, that means punish. The same way the Lord chasteneth his son, he chastise you. How does the Lord chastise you? By putting your enemies over you. Because you aren't meant to be niggas, man. Called niggas and you know all these things that they call you, man. Jamaicans and Africans and all this garbage that they call you. You are supposed to be over everybody. You are supposed to teach you want to teach everybody everything. Why are you walking away, man? What are you walking away for?
I'm not walking away. I am
Busy with what? There's nothing more important than this. This man don't think so. He didn't reply because he said
Anyway, you were saying, I've got Hebrews.
The Lord, the Most High, loves you more than anything. And he wants you to learn something, man. Do you know that God is a black man? Hey, this is how you know your worth. You know that your father looks like you? No, the Most High himself. Oh, you're giving him a physical. Yeah, he's in the Bible. Daniel's 7 and 9. You see, this is basic. Going back to basics, this is how you learn your worth, man. You know, our people say, oh, you got nice hair. Look at my hair.
It's afro, it's bad.
Yeah, it's straight. Yeah. I can brush it. I don't need to brush it. But it's straight. I've got bad hair because it's nappy.
Yeah, it's curly, isn't it?
You know. Bullshit, man. The Most High's got nappy hair. You look more perfect than I do.
They're talking about Jesus, talking about
different accounts.
No, we're talking about the Most High here. We're talking about God himself.
Daniel chapter 7 verse 9. And I beheld until the thrones were cast down, and the Ancient of Days did sit.
Which is God.
Whose garment was as white as snow.
God's garment was white as snow.
And the hair of his head like the pure wool.
What?
And the hair of his head like the pure wool. And his throne was like a fiery flame, and his wheels as burning fire.
Who saw that?
Daniel.
Daniel saw that in the vision. He saw his father in heaven in the vision. The Most High revealed himself in the vision as hair like your hair on his head. So you're superior.
This God will teach you
that you're inferior. You're beneath. That you're ugly or unclean. You know that you're black. And when you look at the word black, it means something like immoral, or unclean.
Dirty, defiled.
See? So when you that's why you must learn this. You must learn your worth. You
I
have
try.
to.
I'm really wrong. I do try.
Because you're not gonna get this in church. You're not going to get this nowhere else, man. I'm telling you, you're not going to. The only way for you to feel some type of confidence in yourself is to learn it from our mouth. What they taught you was lies. I'm telling you, you're in the image of your father, man. That's why he make you to suffer.
I'm just like that one.
Read that one more time and get some more scriptures. Give me two more.
So Daniel 7 and 9
right,
again,
right,
or
right.
Hebrews about chastising the sons.
Hebrews, give me Hebrews.
Right. This is Hebrews chapter 12, starting in verse 6. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth, and he scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Read that again. Read that again.
Right. For whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
If he loves you, he's going to chastise you.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
The Lord receives you, he's going to have to scourge you.
If ye endure chastening, God dealeth with you as with sons.
So this is how we identify you, the beloved of the Lord. What people have suffered the most, been chastised and scourged the most, it's us, man. Like people, especially like what's it, punished by people.
Not chastised,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or reprimand, constantly.
Yeah. So how did the Lord do that?
Well, regarding the son, I'm guessing he's obviously you're telling me back from wrong, but obviously not in the last way.
Deuteronomy 28. 28 verse 40. What did the Lord do to punish us? The Lord gave us into the hands of our enemies.
Deuteronomy 28 and 48.
That's the transatlantic slave trade.
It says,
Bot breaking. The plantation fields.
Yeah, I've researched all of that. I know.
You have to be spiritual. You got to see beyond the flesh. You got to see beyond that, man. Come on now.
Deuteronomy 28 verse 48. Therefore thou shalt serve thine enemies which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger, and in thirst, and in nakedness, and in the want of all things, and he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck, until he have destroyed thee.
The Lord will send your enemies up over you. Man. You're going to serve them. See, that's how the Lord punishes you. That's how he punishes you. By making other nations rule over you. How does he reward you? How does he reward you? That's part of the reward. That's part of the reward. Yeah, that's our reward for our wickedness. We talk about rewardment in a positive way. In a positive way. You know, what's it? I believe Zechariah.
I've never seen you lot out here before. Never seen you lot here before.
It's on Zechariah chapter 8 verse 13. And it shall come to pass that as ye were cursed among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel, so will I save you, and ye shall be a blessing. Fear not, but let your hands be strong. Read that again. It says, it shall come to pass that as you were cursed among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel, So will I save you, and ye shall be a blessing. So all the things that we're talking about, we're serving our enemies for the one and everything. That was a curse. God is going to do what? Save us, man, from the hands of our enemies. You understand? How's the Lord going to save us? It might sound crazy to you, but UFOs. So-called UFOs, unidentifiable flying objects. When you come to this truth, you have to become a fool, man. To stand out here with this garment on, no normal so-called black man could do that. You have to be a madman. You got to turn your back on this world and say, listen, I'm professing this knowledge, man. I'm saying that, yo, I'm a son of the Most High. I'm an Israelite. I'm not no nigga. I'm not none of that. Right? I'm out here to say that, listen, they that have oppressed me, one day I'm going to oppress them.
That's right.
For what they've done to us. They've done to our children, our daughters, how they benefited from it.
So what, I need to work on making that make me feel good.
Why doesn't that make that? Listen, man, they feel good.
Yeah, I know, but
They feel good off of that.
their whole bloodline is fucked up. No, for real, like from the Romans, they like to dash people in the thing and fight a bear and that's not our mentality.
Get us it says, happy shall it be, he be to the fall of his enemy. So hold
I've got one on deck for the finishing scripture on deck. Right? Do you want to find the one here? You thinking happy shall he be that taketh his little ones and dash his head against stone? What?
So this guy now, what? He like, what? He's like, excuse me? How am I supposed to be happy about that? he's like, what? Hold on, man, wait. This guy, man, you gotta look, man. Don't worry, man, we're here for you, man. Hold on, man. Yeah, you got that?
What, I'm holding one on deck. Do you want me to? Let me find out.
Happy shall he be, they get full of enemies.
Yeah, let me find out. I'll find it. Oh, that's Ecclesiastes 12.
Right, so that's, yeah, I've got that.
Things like that.
Dash their children against the stone.
Oh, right.
The Psalms.
Right.
138, I believe. This is Sirach chapter 25, verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy. And the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man to have joy of his children. Right? Have joy of your children. And he that lives to see the fall of his enemy. Vengeance sweet, man. And you have to be a man, you gotta be hard. That's like a real man, like
That's different to me doing it myself though.
but you gonna do it. The man is like,
What about
he's like, what? I don't, but the Most High is gonna use you to exact his judgment upon them, man.
Yeah, let them.
The same way the Most High used them to exact his judgment upon you.
That's right.
To enslave you, to oppress you, to rape your daughters and your sons, to punish you. The Most High used them to punish you. The Most High is going to use you now to punish them.
The equation has to be balanced.
Balance. It sounds hard. It's like, I don't know if I'm ready for that.
This is where you have to This is where you have to build up your loins like a man. Show yourself men.
I try to be as manly as I can, you know.
And you see the movies where I see a man, it's like he conquered the enemy, he gets vengeance, and he feel good about it, man. Yeah, that's that. You need to develop that very same mentality.
Can I say something
A ruling class mentality. You're one day gonna sit up on the throne. If you're gonna sit upon a throne call yourself a king, you're gonna have men and women and their children and their descendants serving you.
It's real talk. It's really real.
Meaning they're gonna be discomforted. They're not gonna feel good and happy doing that. In fact, they're gonna be so oppressed and downtrodden that they're gonna feel happy serving you.
Yeah.
They'll be like, Master, Master. The same way we did it for them. Remember how happy we were to serve them? We were like, Master, Master.
Yes, master.
You don't understand, man. You don't understand. You got a lot of our people saying, yes, king, yes, emperor. They don't understand what that really means. They don't really understand what that means to be a king or a so-called emperor. If you want to be a king, you're going to have servants. You're going to have servants, man. You got something?
Yeah, man, just say something about being a man. The only way to be a man is to come to the knowledge of this truth. You can't learn to be a man any other way in the world. Because they're not going to teach you how to be a real masculine man. This world is against masculinity.
Yeah.
Because they don't want real men in this society.
Right.
So you need to come to this truth to be a real man.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? This world is about effeminizing you.
Yeah.
You have to disconnect from this world. It's gonna effeminize you and destroy you. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? Right? You have to come into this household here, this brotherhood, this fellowship, this unity. If you want to learn how to understand yourself as a man and how you're supposed to think, how you're supposed to behave, right? That's how you're supposed to conduct yourself. You have to put off how you was taught and now be taught. You have to be educated.
A lot of that's growing up in a one parent home as well, though, isn't it?
That's all by the design of the system.
I was brought up in a one household too.
By your mom.
Yeah, same, but my mom.
A woman can't raise a man.
My dad was around, but he was more concerned with work. He was about his business. He wasn't concerned with us. Okay, if I would I could go talk to him now, but he himself, he wasn't raised up properly. Right? So it was an intergenerational thing.
We all suffered that.
We all suffered. There was an intergenerational thing where we wasn't raised up properly. None of us.
That's what I meant by I said I'm the most masculine.
Yeah, but bro, we're not the most masculine too.
We can relate to that. We all come from it.
We're the most masculine too. You know what I'm saying? But by us standing out here,
Trying.
exactly. We're not some damn masculine, tough old guy conquering kingdoms and things. We ain't that, man. But we're out here professing that knowledge though of masculinity. So we have that mind frame to the part to you to say, listen, this is how you're supposed to be a man, man. This is how you're supposed to think. This is justice. They that did to you, you must do to them. That is justice, man. It sounds hard, it sounds cruel, it sounds cutthroat. But that is the Most High, man. The Most High does not forget. He doesn't forget it, man.
And it requires that which is past.
Get that, man. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15.
Hold on. I've also got Psalm 1:7 on there.
Right, let's put this first and we get that. Right.
Say something. Before I came here, how long ago was that? We started about 2:30.
Yeah. Coming out?
Ecclesiastes 3:15, right?
No. Ecclesiastes, 3 and 15, yeah, so okay.
Right, so it says, that which hath been is now, and that which hath been hath already been, and the Most High God requireth that which is past.
You got to get it.
Ecclesiastes 3:15 again. That which hath been is now, and that which is. Let's start again. I know what I'm saying. That which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High God requireth that which is past.
So I'm trying to tell you that the Most High requires what has passed.
He needed that to happen.
So what I'm trying to tell you, some people say, oh, that's in the past. But the Lord is not saying, listen, no. You're going to have to pay for what you did in the past. He requires that which has been done. So what's been done, you're going to have to pay for what you did in the past. Do you understand? So when you talk to so-called white people now and say, you didn't forget about it. That was in the past. You turn around and say, yo. But Ecclesiastes 3:15 says, the Most High, God remembers what you did. So you have to pay for what you did. You understand? Because it's all right. You can't do all that dirt and think that, oh, we can all hold hands and you know, ride up in the sunset and you know, that's not right. Because, for example, if you meet a woman, you're dealing with a woman, right? She do you dirty. Tomorrow, the next day, she comes to you and asks, are you okay? You alright? And she forget about all the dirt she did yesterday. Is that right? You gotta remember what that person did to you. Well, that's the Most High, man. Why people come to you and says, oh, but that's in the past. You gotta forget about that. Why? Because they know they gotta pay for what they do. They know they're guilty, man. And they want you to be that weak, simple nigga that'll forget about it.
And then wipe on some wipe.
Yeah, exactly. But they know they won't. If you did that to them, they'll never forget about that shit. They'll hunt you down. They'll hunt you down. They take the court. They'll prosecute you. They'll do all of that, man. They'll come for you, man. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. But with the Most High, He requires what has passed, man. You're not gonna get away with it.
Yeah, but you know what? That was a bit sketchy, though. The sketchy was a bit because I'm the type of person, right? What's the word I was looking for? I hold grudges.
You hold grudge.
Yeah.
You say as if it's a bad thing. It's not.
Yeah.
It's not. If you're standing in righteousness, it's not a bad thing.
I don't know what I'm standing in.
Go on,
I do know that I don't know, man. I'm ignorant sometimes, man. So if I feel like you've done me something, I'm gonna remember that.
That's the Most High.
I don't know how I'm gonna
Get over it.
No, I didn't say I'm gonna get over it. I don't know how I'm gonna make myself feel better about this, but I will. But that's
You're onto that
I don't
petty
see
shit.
that. Yeah, you're petty. I don't see that as a masculinity.
You want to see, that's how the Most High is, you know. The Most High is justice. It's called justice. Right? You've done me an evil that must be recompensed.
Yeah.
It must be. Honor demands it.
Well, if not, I won't
You
feel
must
good
pay
about- I
for
won't
what
feel good
you've
myself.
done, according to what the scriptures say. Right? Eye for an eye, tooth for tooth, life for life, foot for foot. It has to go down. Right? It's fair game. If they did it to us, we have to do it to them. That's the way the Most High deals. The Most High check it like that. Huh?
One more scripture, I've got Psalms 137. Psalms 137, starting in verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. Right. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Read it again.
Psalms 137, starting at verse 7 again. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Right. Now, who are the children of Edom?
Who are the children of Edom?
So-called white people today. Descendants of Esau. That's who they are.
Psalms 137 starting at verse 7. That's alright.
Remember, listen, read it again.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
So what I thought, bygones is back.
Yeah.
Remember them. So the Lord don't forget.
The Edom and Esau are the same thing.
Yeah.
You have Edom and you have Edom, not Edom. You're talking about Edom.
If I mean, Esau is the person,
Yeah.
Edom is the nation.
Ah.
Israel is the person, but Israelites are the nation. So that's how
That's what I was saying to you earlier. Last week, I heard that they have proof in either Nigeria or Ghana that they can prove that they are also Israelites.
They're Ghanaians and Israelites, right? That's what's
Not
happening.
Nigerians, man.
No, but Nigerians do. Our people are
both
scattered
of them.
everywhere. You're going to find Israelites even in Japan, even in China, in India. Our people are scattered everywhere. So amongst those nations, yeah, there are going to be some Hamites, but there's also our people there too.
Okay, yeah, the Hamas, that's I always thought.
And this is Genesis chapter 36, verse 8. Thus dwelt Esau in Mount Seir. Esau is Edom. You understand? Esau is Edom. You know what? Edom is red. Or Adam one. Because you look at so-called white people, they're not white. They're red. Their blood shows in their skin. Come on now.
Right,
Read that again.
back in Psalms 137, verse 7. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem. You said, raise it, raise it.
You need to destroy it. Destroy it. They always wanted to destroy us. Come on.
Even to the foundation thereof.
Come on.
O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed.
Which is a miracle.
Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us.
Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
She was saying earlier.
You see?
Read what you say.
You see? Come on now.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones.
Take your children, dash them against the stones, man. That's real mass. That's you conquering another man. Because you see a lion, when a lion gains territory, you kill that lion and you run him off and you wipe out his children, man.
Yep.
You wipe out his picnic.
Yep. That's how it works.
Slaughter, no mercy, kill off his whole bloodline. That's why you see them documentaries. You see the lion, they come through, you kill off his whole bloodline and you impregnate all the women there. That's ruthlessness. That's how it go down. So happy you're gonna be, man. That's hatred. That means that's
Yeah.
you see that's people might say that's racism
Or
and
unfair.
that you know it's unfair. But you have to see it in reality term, man. In reality, when you take over this world and take over this kingdom, this whole rulership, man, we're gonna have to reward them as they have served us. That's true reparation. That's a true justice being served.
That's how our nation.
Because a lot of our people, they don't understand that because they don't know what they really did to us. They don't understand what they really did to us, man. Right? What they really, what we are. Because even King David didn't like white people. King David, he didn't like them. Our forefathers and ancient forefathers didn't like them. That's you know who said that? That was King David saying that.
Yeah.
King David, he was a king, he was a warrior, he was a musician.
Isn't that a bad thing? Music.
That's a good thing.
It's a good thing.
Yeah, of course.
Where did I hear it was a bad thing?
What's up?
Probably from Muslims.
You might be right, you know.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
music has always been a big part of our culture. It's just
Yeah.
like
We had the harp, because he had made the harp. It was King David that made that.
the book of Psalms is a book of songs, the longest book in the Bible. The Psalms were meant to be sung. King Solomon got himself men singers and female singers. It's all throughout the scriptures. When they tell you that bullshit, they're lying.
Before I go, do you want me to say something to you?
Well, thank you, welcome, but I'm not saying.
Yeah. No, I'm fine, I'm fine.
When you come on Thursday, yeah, when you stay on Thursday.
You here Thursday?
I'll see you next week.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Don't be offended.